say 25 years, is called the climate polar region. The areas situated near the north and south poles of the earth are called polar regions. Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Alaska in USA and Siberian region of Russia are some well-known areas that belong to the polar regions. Features of the polar regions. The polar regions present an extreme cold climate. These regions are covered with snow and it is very cold for most part of the year. In winter, the temperature can be as low as -37 degrees Celsius. For 6 months, the sun does not set at the poles, while for the other 6 months, the sun does not rise. It has extreme variations in daylight hours, with 24 hours of daylight in summer and 24 hours of complete darkness in midwinter. Adaptations in polar bear. Polar bear are perfectly adapted to live in the ice-cold environment of the Arctic polar region, North Pole of the Earth. They have the following adaptations. Polar bear has 2 thick layers of fur on its body. The outer thick layer of fur is made of hollow hair. Polar bear have white-colored fur, so they are not easily visible in the snowy white background. It has a strong sense of smell, so that it can locate and catch its prey, mainly seals, for food. Polar bear has short ears and tail. Polar bear has long, curved and sharp claws, which help it to walk on ice. Adaptations in penguins. Penguins are flightless birds that live in the Antarctic region, South Polar region of the Earth. Penguins do not have predators in the icy remote regions where they live. Penguin is white in color with black-colored feathers on its back. Penguin has thick skin and a layer of fat called blubber. Penguins huddle together in groups to keep themselves warm. Like polar bear, penguins are also excellent swimmers. Migration. Migration is the movement of animals in search of more favorable climatic conditions, availability of food and water. Such animals are called migratory animals. One of the most common migratory bird which comes to India every year for a few months is the Siberian crane. The normal habitat of Siberia cranes is Siberia, which is a very cold place. When winter sets in Siberia, it gets extremely cold. The Siberian cranes fly thousands of kilometers and come to warmer places in India, such as Bharatpur in Rajasthan, Sultanpur in Haryana, and some wetlands of northeast and some other parts of India. Arctic tern lives in the Arctic region, North Pole. When the Arctic region has winter, Antarctica, South Pole, has summer. Every winter, the Arctic tern flies all the way to Antarctica and returns to the Arctic region when it is summer, covering a distance of about 35,000 kilometers. The tropical region. The areas which lie close to the equator is called tropical region. It extends between 10 degrees north and 10 degrees south. The climatic conditions of the tropical region: hot climate because of its location around the equator. Abundant rainfall throughout the year. This makes the region humid. Absence of winter season. Sunlight for at least 12 hours. In other words, days and nights are almost equal in length throughout the year. Adaptations in elephants. Elephant is a very large animal of Indian tropical rainforest. It can live and survive in the tropical rainforests due to the following adaptations. The most distinctive feature of elephants is the boneless muscular trunk. The trunk of an elephant is basically an elongated nose. The trunk helps the elephant in many ways. Adaptations in big cats. The wild animals such as lions, tigers, leopards, etc. are called big cats. The various adaptations in big cats which help them live and survive in tropical rainforest habitat are as follows. Adaptations in red-eyed frog. The red-eyed frog has big and bulging bright red eyes and lives on the trees in the tropical rainforest. So it is called red-eyed frog. Red-eyed frog has developed sticky pads on its feet to stick to the undersides of leaves and help it to climb easily on the tree trunk on which it lives. Adaptations in toucan. Some animals like toucan have developed adaptations to obtain food which cannot be easily procured by other animals. Toucan has a long, colorful beak which measure more than half the length of the body. Adaptations in lion-tailed macaque. The lion-tailed macaque lives in the rainforests of Western Ghats in South India. Its most outstanding feature is the silver-white mane, which surrounds the head from the cheeks down to its chin. This gives this monkey its German name, beard ape. Adaptations in monkeys. Monkeys are well adapted to live on the trees in tropical rainforests. They have long tails for grasping branches. Their hands and feet are such that they can easily hold on to the branches of the trees. They have opposable thumb, which allow them to grasp small things.